This haul is gonna be completely different than any that I have shared in the past. Hey guys, if you are new, my name is Vanessa, and once a week on Saturdays, I share my grocery haul for my family of 6. And typically, I go to the store and I get groceries and I come home and I set it up on my table or on my counter, and I share with you guys what I picked up, what store I went to, the total, and my meal plan, all that good stuff. However, this week, I could have gone to the store. You guys are gonna see in a second that I don't have a lot of fresh stuff, but I wanted to push it off another week because we do have some things that we could eat. They're just not gonna be the freshest, the best, but we have plenty on hand. So that's what I wanted to do this week. I also wanted to share that if you cannot get out, if you cannot get to the store, if your stores are pretty bare, they're not being stocked as well as they should be, there are a lot of meal delivery kits that you can use, and I will have several listed down below. I tried out a bunch of them last year, and a lot of them are pretty good. I mean, the food is delicious. Are they like no chopping involved? No, you do still need to cook food. They just send you all the ingredients and easy to follow instructions. So I am actually utilizing several this week to get some fresh stuff so I don't have to go out into the store. So I will have several of those listed down below, but that's what's going to be the bulk of our dinners. But as far as breakfast, lunch, and snack, I'm going to share a not grocery haul like I have in the past, but I'm going to show you guys the inside of my pantry, all of my fridges and my freezer, so you guys can see how we've been doing the past several weeks. So first I'm gonna share with you guys the meal plan. All right, so this is our meal plan, and it worked out really good last week by planning out breakfast, lunch, and snacks. I'll actually show you guys. What I typically do is I check off things once we have it. So I actually didn't check off Boerne. We had Boerne in the middle of the week, and I'm filming this Saturday morning. I was waiting for one of my meal kits to come in so I could show you guys it, but I don't want to wait any longer. But tonight we're gonna have this. We haven't had this yet, the curry red lentil stew, which once a week I try to do some kind of vegetarian/vegan dish. That way my daughter has lots of leftovers. So since I'm doing this, you guys are gonna see next week, I'm not really doing a vegan meal. She has a lot of stuff in the freezer that I want her to start going through. So that's what we're having tonight. So I might post a picture of that on Instagram if you guys follow me over on Instagram, but I just check things off as we have them. We did not end up having fish sticks for lunch. The kids really liked having Lunchables, so we had that 3 times. And then I never ended up making cinnamon rolls, so I might do that tomorrow for breakfast. We made a cake instead of cookies. If you guys have seen my latest vlog, I shared that in there. And then the kids ended up eating like bars and bag stuff from the pantry, so we didn't do the edible sand. So actually I'm gonna do that today for snack. All right, so that's just a little glimpse at how I've been meal planning, and it's been working out. I really like it. So I meal plan Monday through Sunday. So we're starting out the end of March 30th, and we're going into April 5th. And I think this week I'm gonna work on a whole monthly meal plan for the month of April, just because we do have a lot of stuff on hand. So a Monday, I've got spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread. Then we're gonna do a chicken with cauliflower with baked potatoes and asparagus. Another chicken. This is like the main meat that my kids love and will eat no matter how it's cooked. Chicken satay rice bowls with bok choy and peanuts. Then we're going to have a creamy tomato and Italian sausage penne with spinach. Gonna do some fish this week, tilapia with green beans and couscous. Then I do have Boerne or leftovers and pizza on for once a week because we typically do that. For breakfast, we still have cereal, eggs and bacon, pancakes, eggs and sausage, and then cinnamon rolls. For lunches, we have some more soups left over. Lunchables are always a hit with the kids. Mac and cheese, I do Lunchable twice, and then some kind of sandwich. And for snacks, I wrote down ice cream because I actually did my meal plan and I made a grocery list, and I was going to go to the grocery store, and then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, I'm gonna utilize the meal delivery kits because I do have some credit on several different sites. So I wanted to utilize that and get the fresh foods in that way. and not have to go out to the store, just to really do my best, the best that I can, my part in staying away so this virus can work itself out. So we do not have any ice cream, but we do still have cookies because I didn't make them last week. So we have several snack options. So that is our meal plan for this week. And I'll actually start off right here. So this is what we have left. So next week, I'm definitely gonna have to go and try my best at getting some produce. So we've got 2 oranges and we do have several apples left. And then one of my meal kits was delivered. So I have some potatoes and rice and garlic and stuff in here. And then we're gonna start with my fridge freezer that's in my kitchen. Like I said, we've been doing a pretty good job eating everything. So this is what our fridge looks like right now. And I'm not really gonna go over the door because that's all like condiments and stuff. So I've got some of my meal kit stuff down here, our fresh stuff for dinner. This is the produce that we have left. So I've got a little bit of celery, lots of avocados. Paige and my husband eat these. We've got just a few bigger carrots, so I can go ahead and prep those. 1 cucumber, some green onions. Then in here, we have cheese, guacamole, and some fresh herbs, pepperoni, salami. These are for sandwiches and pizzas and stuff. We've got plenty, I think 2.5 bags of turkey breast left. We've got some Danimal smoothies, and then bacon and turkey jerky right there. This is the dog food, and I actually don't have any more in the freezer, so I'm gonna have to do some meal prepping for that. This is leftover egg salad from lunch. Mark didn't eat all of his. We've got our meats for this week. I've been trying to take all of them out and keep them in a bowl in the fridge, and that way, especially when I get meal delivery kits, I just leave it all combined. Don't put anything in the freezer. That way I don't come up to dinner and I'm like, oh dang, I didn't take the meat out. So I'm gonna try to keep this going even when I don't get a meal kit in. We've got just a few little things right there. And then drinks. We're completely out of orange juice. We have 1 more of these you guys are gonna see outside in the fridge. So I'm definitely gonna have to pick up milk next week, hopefully. And we've got about half of our apple juice left. So that is what the inside of this fridge looks like and what we're gonna be eating on this week. As far as this freezer, it is still doing good. Got lots to eat on. I can make some banana bread. I've got some hash browns right here. We've got lots of pancakes and waffles left over, breakfast sausage. These pot stickers I picked up for Paige. So maybe we'll have that for lunch, or she can have that for lunch or dinner when we're having something else. Taquitos still. I picked up these breakfast sandwiches a little while ago. So the kids have been liking those. Fish sticks. Got lots of freezer meals, which I could have used freezer meals this week, but the kids were like, let's do something else. So I'm gonna save my freezer meals for April. And then some of this stuff is a mixture of just frozen items from Trader Joe's that we use for lunches and to throw on as an extra side for dinner. And then the door is mainly the items that my oldest daughter eats. And if you guys are new, my oldest daughter, Paige, is going to be 16 in just a couple months. I cannot believe it. And she eats a vegan diet. So a lot of these things are things that she can whip up for herself, like her own burgers, plant-based burgers and stuff like that. And then she eats the sides that I make, like salads and stuff, although no salads this week because I don't have stuff to make it. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? She kind of just picks a meat on her own and a veggie sometimes. Like she loves peppers, adding peppers into a lot of stuff, and rice. Really easy for her to whip something up. All right, and then let me show you guys the most important thing. This is where we keep our coffee. And we've got plenty of coffee because it would be a sad, sad day if I ran out. I used to have these all nice and like just set up like this. However, you can fit more in if you just dump them in. You can fit more in there. So I got a big ol' container from Costco that we still have about half, a little less than half left. And then I've gotten a couple different kinds from H-E-B. So those are the 2 coffee drawers that we've got. So we're good on coffee. Okay, so I do have a secondary fridge in our home in the laundry room. So I have the rest of my freezer meals. I think I have 1. So I have 1 in the inside fridge. I have 1 in the garage fridge, and the rest of my freezer meals are right here. So like I said, we are going to work on these in the month of April. And then I've got a bag of salmon here that Mark likes to have for lunches, and some French fries and tater tots that I picked up that we haven't used yet. So that's all that's in here. And this is normally full, but it is very empty. So, I mean, it's empty compared to what it normally looks like. So I'm completely out of my favorite sparkling and mineral waters. No more sodas. We're out of all that, but we can do without it for a week. The kids really don't drink juice boxes that long, so these will last us quite a while. And then we've got other various drinks left. Oh, I forgot. I do have some sparkling water left. This has caffeine in it though. So I've only got 3 left for this week. And then I do have these also, but Paige likes to drink these too. So that is what our drink fridge is looking like. All right, so that is it as far as the fridge freezers inside. Now I'm gonna take you guys outside to look at the fridge freezer out there, and then we'll take a peek inside my pantry. Okay, so we are now in my garage, and this is what we have out here. So this is just a freezer, an upright freezer, and it was overflowing at the beginning of the month, end of February, and I could actually fit several more things in there, but this is how it's looking. This is just a lot of meats. So sometimes I prep this for lunches for my husband and I, and sometimes, or most of the time, it's for dinners. But like I said, this week I went ahead and utilized the meal delivery kit just to get some more fresh items in. Not that we needed any of the meat, but to get the fresh items so I didn't need to go to the store. So that's what this freezer's looking like. And then this freezer has a lot of like quick stuff for the kids. We got chicken nuggets. Here's another freezer meal. We've got sausage, popcorn shrimp, some garlic bread. This is the chicken that I'm going to be using to make the dogs food. And then we have some veggies, a lot of veggies down here, some potatoes, things like that. So not too much going on in here. It's a lot of boxes and bigger bags. So I need to work on this and get this a little bit more cleaned up. Because it's definitely kind of hard to see what's in here, but I do have an inventory in my meal planner, so I know exactly what's in here, just not by looking at it. I have to read that inventory list. All right, and then this refrigerator really does not have a lot going on in it. It is pretty bare. So I have 3 dozen eggs left over. There's none on the inside fridge, so I actually need to take one of these out and put that in there. I've got some feta cheese that I picked up a little while ago because one of the meals that Paige and I had recently from HelloFresh was couscous, feta cheese, what else was it? It was a lot of things. I have the recipe still, and I wanted to recreate that. Now, Paige will not eat the feta cheese, but I loved it, so I'm glad I have that. This is leftover Danimals, so I have a little container filled inside, and then I will refill it as needed from out here. There's our 1 gallon of milk. Here's the cinnamon rolls that we've got going on out here. So this will last us for 3 weeks if we do one. Actually, I might do 2 of them at once because there's only 5 in here, and sometimes the kids like to have 2. And then this one has 8, even though these are big. We'll see. I might make both of these at the same time. This is actually gonna be gone by tonight because this is gonna go in the dish that I'm making tonight. Mark and I have some healthier options for snacks in here that's slowly going down, but we really don't eat these that often. I've got some lemons and limes in here for water, which is good. And then just like bulkier items. So I've got Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, heavy whipping cream, some cream cheese, and butter. And that is it in here. And then in here is kind of our cheeses, which we don't have any more cheddar cheese, block cheese. So I might need to pick up that because we use shredded cheese a lot. This will be gone by the end of the week because we are going to be making pizzas. We might do that tomorrow night for dinner actually. And then we've got some snacking cheeses, some cheeses for grilled cheese and stuff, and then another block of mozzarella cheese. So if you have seen any of my like fridge clean out videos, the pantry organization one that I did, I'll have those linked down below, and a few of my most recent grocery hauls so you guys can see what we have picked up and compare it to what we have left. I think that we've done a really good job eating what I picked up, almost too good of a job because we're definitely running low. And the kids, they're home, and it's like if they are not immersed into something, they're hungry. It's like their go-to, like, hey, can I have a snack? Hey, can I have a snack? Like several times a day. So typically we do snack at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. between breakfast and lunch, and then lunch and dinner. But sometimes they're like, I need a snack. So I definitely have them do something fresh first. I like, yo, if you need something to eat, grab an apple, grab a banana, something like that. So I know by next week, I'm gonna need to try to get to a store or do some kind of like grocery delivery service, something like that, depending on how the stores are. I do not want to go out right now. So now that you guys have seen all the cold stuff that we have on hand and all the fridges and freezers, we're gonna go into my pantry. All right, so this is what the main part of my pantry looks like. And I'm not gonna pull everything down, but all of these bins were pretty full, and now there's not a whole lot left going on up there. This kind of just stays. That's all my seasonings and stuff. Paige still has, my oldest daughter, this is like her section right here. She still has a lot of stuff, which is nice. She doesn't snack a whole lot, so she's got plenty of snacky foods, and she also has some dinner items as well. Then we get to the like snack section, not just for my kids, but for my husband and I as well. And some of these items my oldest eats too. They actually have not been eating these very often, so I need to start incorporating these more. They're good until January, but I just don't want them to sit there too long. So a few things, we are running low on bars, which is like a go-to for my kids in the afternoon when they want something to eat. So we're running low on that. We do have plenty of veggie straws. We have plenty of these applesauces. My kids were eating these all the time for a while, and then they were like, I don't want to eat applesauce anymore. So they go through phases. I already mentioned those. And then we just have a few other things. Here's our cookie bin. So we're gonna be making one of these, probably this one, the toffee oat, but we've got a couple different cookie mixes and stuff that we could make. And then this is like the breakfast section down here. We've got cereals, but we do have more cereals. Oh, these are empty. My mother asked me to save these for her. They do have, my mom and dad have bees on their property, and they need that for their sugar water. So I've been saving our milk, but that's how many milks we've gone through in 3.5-ish weeks. Yeah, with the kids being home, definitely going through more milk, because we used to go through just 1 gallon a week, and we are closer to 2 gallons a week. So we've got those for her. And then if we turn around here, up here, I did pick up a box of cereal a little while ago, and it's kind of just our backup, so I have it kind of tucked away. But we do have 2 boxes right here that I got from the Dollar Tree. Did I get this from the Dollar Tree? I think so. And then this from the store a little while ago that we're still working on. They just don't fit right here, so I've got them up here because the kids have to ask if they can have that. And then if you guys watched my last pantry reorganization video, this is new to hold some of our like a back stock of items. So we got a big old bag of cat food just in case we cannot get out anytime soon. I wanted to make sure the pets were well taken care of. So we've got an extra bag of cat food, and then we have 2 bags of dog food because I wanted to have one extra one, and then we're about to have to open that one. Let me show you, because our bin is getting pretty empty though there. So I wanted to make sure that we always have a backup. That's Rose that you guys get a glimpse of there. So I do not have a light back here. I'm gonna try to show you guys the best I can, but we just pulled this. We had this in the garage and it's working to hold it for now. So we've got an extra bag of rice, some avocado oil because we're about to run out. And then in here, we have just a few extra items. So we've got like extra peanut butter, extra ketchup. This is all stuff from my haul a few weeks ago. We've got some oatmeal just in case we run out of breakfast stuff. We have that lasts a while. And then several different kinds of cans. So we've got tomato sauce so we can make a spaghetti sauce if we need to. We've got chicken broth, olives. I love to snack on those. We've got just a few cans of vegetables, a few cans of fruit. We've got some chili, and then we have different kinds of soups for the kids and soups for Mark and I. So just a little variety, not too much going on. So just a nice little variety for our family of 6 that all like to eat on different things. All right, you guys, so I know this is completely different than what I typically share on a Saturday because I typically have a grocery haul to share. I go out, I buy fresh produce, I buy drinks, I get snacks for the kids. Really don't need a whole lot of like meats. I haven't really been buying meats for a while because we do utilize ButcherBox and we get those sent in the mail every 2 to 3 months because we really don't go through meat that fast. So I'll have all of those linked down below in case you guys want to check them out. Like I said, if you cannot get out of the house, utilize these companies because they are here for you right now. They will help you if you cannot or do not want to leave your house. If your stores just do not have a big variety or what you're looking for, these companies got your back. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Even though I didn't have a grocery haul, I am just getting it sent, the fresh stuff sent, so I don't have to leave. And we have lots of snacks and things like that on hand. So I really don't feel like I need to go out to the store right now. Now I am going to go through my stuff and make my April meal plan. And then I'm also going to see what I can go ahead and meal prep to get us through. So that's gonna be an upcoming video. I'm gonna share how I meal plan for my family, utilizing what we have on hand first, and then making my grocery list. And then I'm gonna have a separate video on my meal prep on what I'm doing. And I also wanna make my own items here at home. I have some dried beans, so I wanna make a few different bean dishes. I wanna make some homemade bread. I've made bread in the past. I actually have a video I will have linked down below. It's really, really good bread. So I'll have that linked down below. It's actually in the cookbook that Kira, Nicole, and I put out as well, which is always listed in the description box. So I will stop chatting. I feel like it's been a little while. I took a little time off this week, so I haven't been filming as often, and I've missed chatting with y'all. So I hope you enjoyed just going through my kitchen, seeing what I had on hand, looking at my meal plan, chatting a little bit about utilizing online items right now. So give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Hopefully I will have a grocery haul for you next week, but I don't know what it's going to look like because I swear every day something changes and there's more rules going on and things like that. So I'm gonna do what I can, share what I can, and I hope you guys stick around. All right, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.